a lot of cyber specialists and the knowledge in this building today, and it's very interesting to have all these discussions and see this enthusiasm of the area and knowledge. And two things what comes today, which are very important things. Have you any idea what these two things that is in my mind?
Intelligence.
Good answer. But I'm talking about education and situation awareness. These are the two things that we clearly had to national and European level increase a lot to get this cyber security and cyber knowledge in the better level, especially in the hospital field. It's a quite complicated area anyway, because we have structures in the hospitals. It is not typical organization structure. It's a doctor-based. There is doctors, nurses, technical departments. There is administration and the management. And it is much more complicated than any other areas. And my presentation, I will show you the one example about the systematic way to come in this digital learning in the age of artificial intelligence for cybersecurity. What actually can be done. We have a big challenge in here that because everything what we have discussed today, they normally are targeted to whole society. They affect everybody, even if they are focused in hospitals, but generally we never know what happens in the next day. And that makes it very hard problem to solve. And we also had to get the decision makers and all these different sectors together to get this strategic awareness higher in cyberspace. And the studies are underlying this importance in everywhere where they are made. And what we have developed in idea level is that IBM Watson has one good example about the cyber security tools. They can analyze 80% of the internet and different documents what are there. But that's not enough. We found a lot of materials what we can use, but then we need the humans to do the analytics. But we don't know yet how much human brains we need to this analytics part. But we are doing the cooperation with the Aalto University in Finland, where they have a high knowledge about network theories, mathematics, and also about the social physics. Social physics is the area where they can study about the milliards phone calls and the milliards text messages and getting the understanding about the human behavior in the very big amount of people. And all these things we are now putting in the one part of this artificial intelligence analysis. But we don't know yet which part is the best to do. And the third part is the artificial intelligent learning systems that where we can then feed all these reports. And when we feed these in the reports in this type of systems, then we can always be sure what kind of knowledge we have in the organization. How these people are learning and understanding about the reports, what you are creating them. And that's also something what will be in the future studies. And After that, we need to analyze everything, and then we had to learn the humans and the AI in each levels. There had to be the process that when we do these things, we can feed every findings back to the system. And this learning process is very important to understand. That we had to do the analyzing after we collect all the information, then we had to analyze the learning, and then we had to feed it back to the analyzed, and then we had to feed it back to the different analyzing systems. And that means that our strategic cyber situation awareness is increasing all the time. Do you agree? Good. And we had to look all these levels, what you have learned also here, that the political level, military level, economical level, technical level, and citizen level. That we have seen all these presentations today, that these are the areas what really impact the different level of the society. And when we can increase the awareness, situation awareness and the knowledge, then we have a less risk all the time. And also the industry side is very important to increase the knowledge. And these are just the different risks, and this is very important slide that it is life is tough, but it's tougher if you are stupid. And this is something that we really have to think about every day when we wake up and look in the mirror. And then I show you about the climate system. We have now put everything in this learning system. There is all the materials, all the background materials, all your works, and all the live streams will be there. And then you can start to discuss as an association and discuss about all the materials and learning more about the materials. And you can add more materials in there. And it's very interesting to see. I show you the analytics side. It looks like any learning system that you can put here in the different materials. So like let's say here, example team 1, written brief, and then we can see that the document it's coming here. Then you can start to read it here. You can start to make the different kind of works here. Yeah, you can do the notes and everything, and then you can rate it. That's what you think about it. How about this your level, and then you can submit the rating. And this is interesting that it goes to the Wikipedia and looks to the 20 to 100,000 different documents, and then it looks at what is the inside this document, what kind of things in there, and what is discussing and talking about. And here you can see that the team number 1 first writing was most near about the team 14. They are doing the same things inside the document. And then we can go to team 14.